Hello and welcome everybody to another edition of This Has to Be Said with your host Raven and special guest Burn.
Yeah.
So right now it has been a nightmare just trying to get this bullshit set up, but now we're finally fucking set up. So yay! Yes, we're ready to go. We have everything that we need. Thank you for tuning in. I need to adjust this camera. This camera I cannot talk this way. I cannot look down and up at the same damn time. So, but we're live now on YouTube here. So everybody that wants to tune in that watches my regular Facebook podcasts, thank you. Thank you for tuning into that. I appreciate it. But this time, fuck you. You're going to have to come here. Ha! Yeah. So what are we going to be talking about today? We have a lot on the docket today. We're going to be talking about Monster Hunter, the trailer for that. We're going to be talking about Monster Hunter Rise and Monster Hunter Stories. That's what he wanted to talk about. And I agreed to it. And I've been looking it up. So I'm okay with it. It looks cool. The trailer looks great. The interviews with Milla Jovovich look great. I can't wait. I'm excited, but a lot of people are up in arms about it. So we're going to get his take on it. We're going to get everybody's take on it. Feel free to chime in. Feel free to chime in, please. Give us your 2 cents. Give us your take. We'll be here. We're doing a special 2.5 hour long broadcast. So be sure to stay with us, view it if you want. And if not, again, you want to check out some more content, go ahead. Now, before we get started on that, don't forget to go to THTBS with Raven. Hit subscribe, hit like on those videos. I got a lot of gaming videos up. I just put up there now. Apologize, one of my Final Fantasy ones might have been giving away some spoilers, but it's okay. It's okay. It's going to be fine. It's totally fine. So, but anyways, everybody, without further ado, here's Burn to talk about.
Well, we're going to talk about multiple different Monster Hunter things today, so This really depends on what we really feel like starting to talk about. I personally feel like we're going to start talking about the movie first. And for those of you who haven't seen the trailer, I think we should probably play the trailer for them.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing the trailer and discussing it while we watch it. So
there's going to be parts where obviously, I'm not expecting to have a whole lot happen from this, but I'm sorry for anyone who hasn't seen the trailer and has wanted to stay, blind to everything. So
we apologize, for that, but this is what you get. You get what you pay for. So
anyone who doesn't want to see the trailer, I would probably click off now, or
now
at least come back.
But hit subscribe first. Hit subscribe.
Okay.
Oh, you messed up. All right, so here we go. We're gonna be watching this. So
the question, I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to see this.
We hope you all can see it.
Yeah, I'm hoping you guys can see
it doesn't show up, we apologize. Go look it up if you don't see it. Yeah, I don't care.
We haven't tried this recording before, so this is going to be completely new to us.
Yeah. This one might not be the trailer that I wanted, so this might just be the partial trailer, the teaser one, but we'll see.
So I'm going to pause 22 seconds in.
Yeah, this is the teaser one. This is the only 2-minute one, so this isn't the one that I want. But we're still going to be discussing it anyways.
Okay, so the teaser trailer that you had was only 17 seconds long?
Yeah, the one that I have, it's got the special exclusive interview with Milla and all that stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so that's longer than 17 seconds. But this one is just the teaser trailer.
17 minutes long.
Okay, anyway. I did not see that one
Facebook.
at all. I don't always check your Facebook, but...
Okay, well, it's on my YouTube channel, I think. If not, it's about to be.
Okay.
I'll have to put it on there. But I put it on my Facebook. So everybody that is part of my Facebook, unlike this guy, go on my Facebook and watch the full trailer. We're doing the 2-minute one because this is the only preview we really need because we're big fans of the game, especially this guy right here.
I was going to say, I am a big fan.
He's a bigger fan than me, but he's played through it. He's gotten the armor. He's gotten leveled up and all the blah, 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 blah.
Now, I just have to preface this, though. My experience is with World. For all the people who have played the previous generations, all 4 previous, and all the other whatever spin-off series that have come into the, mix of that, I applaud all of you for sticking with Monster Hunter for all this time, considering the only other experience I've had was with Monster Hunter 1. And oh dear God, I need to tell you, it was the worst of my life playing it, probably 10 years after it was, PlayStation 1 services went offline. So I was just standing there, probably doing the first mission, getting my butt kicked. Okay, but I digress. We're going way off topic here. So
my show, Brian. Remember that.
Sure. Anyway, my whole thing is that with this, we're shown right here is that they're military people that are, going along.
First
they're going
of all,
through a desert.
I want to point out the actor that we have it paused on, and what a great guy that he is.
I'll be honest, I'm not a huge person who knows a lot of actors. So if you would like to do an introduction, you may.
All right. Well, we have pretty much, if you don't know anything about Monster Hunter, as he did say, so far the premise of it doesn't look good. I wasn't happy when I first saw the trailer, just because I like a lot of military movies. So I was like, wait, you're not going to throw a monster at a dude with a machine gun, are you? Because you can't really do that in the game. I mean, you get a gun, but it's different.
Yes.
And you're not in a Humvee or a tank. You're not doing.
No.
So I was like, all right, what the fuck? And I saw Mila. I'm like, wait a minute. Is this Resident Evil? Is this a new Resident Evil game? I'm going to get so fucking mad. I was like, if this is a new Resident Evil movie, I'm turning it off. And I was like, wait a minute. Monster Hunter. Huh? And then here we go. So go ahead. Let's play it. So this is where they get through this storm. I think it's a storm.
It looks like the storm is what comes up.
Oh, here we go.
The storm
It's a portal.
seems to be a portal. Yes, exactly. The storm is the portal, which then transports them into the monster
and their
Hunter world.
equipment. And their equipment. Let's point that out. It transported everybody.
Now, hold on. I just want to back this up. This right here that we're getting.
Yeah, let's discuss this.
This is a really great shot that I want to discuss right now.
Yeah, this is like when you go through that clearing and you're looking out over the. They got that on point.
If you have played Monster Hunter World, this is a very great representation of the ancient forest, and with all of these small little creatures that are around here that are drinking out of the water, these are the Aptonath, if you don't know anything about the game. And these are small herbivore creatures. Well, I can't say small, but in comparison to what is to come, they are small creatures. So I do like the fact that
Big nerd people.
They show...
He even knew the name of the dinosaurs.
They give a very good thing... They give a very good explanation, a very good feeling here, where these are very...
That's something that I like. I do like Monster Hunter. I haven't played through it as much as this guy has. But from what I have played and the videos that I've watched of people playing it, and from what he's told me about it, when I saw this part, I did like we're doing now. I paused it and I was like, wait a minute. I know those things. I've seen those things before. They did a great job on the graphics. Because for me, I love the graphics of a game, the graphics of the movie. And if they get it both close, at least within the ballpark, I'm on board. So far, I'm on board. And I'm like, all right, so far, you're doing a great job. Like he called them, the Aptonath or whatever.
So we're going to continue a little bit further on here. Again, I don't know if you guys can see any of this
there's the
stuff.
grapple. There's the grapple that he had.
Oh, yes, the claw.
Yep.
Or the clutch claw or the slinger shot.
I think it's a grapple
Now,
claw.
hold on. There's something we actually have to point out here.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna gripe on this one. Now, this is something that a lot of people aren't going to catch, but oh, well, they're not going to show it in this one, or not yet, at least. There's the machine gun that you were talking about.
And here we go. What's that, Brian?
Now, the thing that a lot of people see in this is that this is Diablos. Now, this isn't just a Diablos. This
How do you spell Diablos?
Diablos.
Damn it.
I see you trying to trick me there. Now, this is the thing about this. Normally, a Diablos would not be like this. They would keep to their territories, and they would, they would be territorial. But this is the thing. With this isn't just a normal Diablos. This is a black Diablos. And now, I know you don't know a whole lot about the Monster Hunter lore. And so I'm going to explain
You're
this.
not talking to me, you're talking to them.
I know, but I'm talking to you as
Remember,
well as
you're a
I'm
guest.
talking to
Remember,
them.
talk to them.
I understand. I'm a guest on your show. I'm talking to you as much as I'm talking to them.
I know, I understand that.
We're
yes.
all here together. So now, the
we?
Black Diablos is a female Diablos in Heat. Okay? So she is much more aggressive and much more territorial than your
Damn,
average.
girl! Bitch be tripping.
So this is another reason as to why I'm really glad they chose this specific Diablos to come out of nowhere. But
I don't think they're gonna cover that and say this is a bitch in Heat.
no, they are not going to.
They ain't gonna be talking no shit like that.
This movie is not going to go as in depth as I would prefer it to. But obviously,
well, no, because it's a movie.
It's
probably not going to go to theaters. It's probably going to just be streamed right away.
Well, depends. Times are coming back. I'm not going to say exactly because whatever. But we live in rough times. That's all I'm going to say.
We do.
So the big thing I'm going to point out though is there's a huge difference between Black Diablos and normal Diablos.
FYI, people, that face that she's doing is the same face I had. So I was like. No way.
So the biggest difference too with the Black Diablos and the regular Diablos is that when you see this clip, hold on, I need to back it up further than that.
He likes to do that. It's okay, people. Just stick with me.
When you see the Black Diablos come out of the ground, it busts its head out to roar. Okay? So
just like that guy said.
See, just like that, right there. That is what a normal Diablos would do. Okay.
Yeah, they compared. They had side by side of the game and of the movie.
Mm-hmm. Now,
the trailer that I have.
This is what I'm saying. In the game, if that was an actual Black Diablos, he would be coming out, jump out of that ground. He would immediately lash that truck up. He would not come up, or she would not come up, roar, and then make a statement. She would just instantly grapple because they are that aggressive. So.
Right, but then the movie would be over. So it's
no, I get that. Don't get me wrong. I get they have to make
you can't pick apart the movie.
I'm picking apart the trailer. I'm picking apart the trailer. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's saying this is my territory. I'm in Heat.
Mm-hmm.
Now that was sweet.
The shot, yes.
I don't know what the fuck those are. All I know is they're giant bugs.
I believe the bugs are going to be from either previous series or they're going to be from Hornet, or they're going to be Hornetars.
Hold on. Back up. I need to point something out because stop right there.
Okay, are we stopping right here at the temple, or should we stop?
Nope, you're going to have your hand on the trigger and you're going to play.
Okay.
Did you see that thing?
Okay.
Wait for it.
This is a what those creatures are.
Now. I want to pause it on the sword. I wanted to pause it on the sword because can you get to that point? Can you? Like right there. Okay, there. Thank you. Yes. Okay. First of all.
I have a big complaint about this too. Okay,
let's see it. Brian probably caught it. Let's see.
Okay. This is from my perspective. He has not only this giant sword with his one hand, he has a bow in his other hand. This is my complaint.
All right, so I guess we're on the same page.
Okay. Now,
because in the game, that's a two-handed weapon. As you can see by the fucking handle, it's a two-handed weapon.
Mm-hmm. And obviously,
Joe Schmo here, played by Tony Jaa, which I do like. He is a good actor. This Schmo here is just like just wielding it around, like
throwing it around.
Like, how do you do that? Like, you cannot do that with a two-hand and hold a bow. And if you can, then what's happening?
My only other complaint about that is the reason why he can do that in this movie is because I think they have reduced the size of the great sword by a significant amount.
Yeah, or it's a hollow bone.
Okay.
But even then,
if you're looking at this weapon right now, if that was placed on his back, that should be from shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, it should be from shoulder to shoulder down to his ankles.
Wide it should be
down
to
his
shoulder.
ankles. What
Yes,
not.
all the way. And the thing, so this is my question: is they have made the weapons a bit smaller, so maybe this movie you are able to carry two primary weapons technically, or I think
they did it just because it's a movie.
Yes, they did.
Because you make a prop that big, it's gonna be hard for them to even CGI him looking like he can lift the thing.
That's why they make props hollow, though.
They're still heavy, even though they're hollow.
They're heavy and hollow.
Even Thor's hammer, it was an empty prop that he could throw, and one of them was foam, but a lot of them they were still heavy.
You would think, though, for a movie like that, especially if they're going to have as much CGI and stuff like this, they would have a pulley system with the weapon.
Yeah, Yeah, I don't know.
Because especially,
But I just wanted to stop it on that because this is the part that flipped me out because I was like, what the fuck? Because I played the game, and even in that short time I played it, and in the time that I watched him play it, and all the times I've seen other people play it, no matter what effing weapon you have, especially the great sword made out of a jaw of some giant creature, just me saying that alone sounds asinine to see this. But it's a two-handed fucking weapon, for fuck's sake! Two-handed. 1, 2. Grab it. Ding, 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 ding. Not. So what the F?
and you see, I'd be having.
It's not a dildo. It's a sword. Come on. What the hell? Jesus. It just that pissed me off when I saw that. And Mila probably thinks the same thing. Like, look at this motherfucker over here. And she's like, oh, this motherfucker holds a sword that's too bigger than his whole body with one hand.
Because
And a bow.
Because they've misproportionalized the size of
Yeah, and that's why her face is the way it is right now.
Exactly. You know, I mean,
She actually plays the game.
I'm surprised to hear that. But
She said she played it once.
she said she played.
Yeah, she said she played it once. So she was kind of excited to be in this movie.
And so this is the thing, though. I'm sure that even when because you know what she is in the movie, she's a dual blade user. So I'm sure now if you have played the game before.
Hold on, I think she said she played it once, just in case somebody wants to be a dick.
Okay, yeah, that's true. With people now, if you played the game, typically you would most likely stick to the side that's either a great amount of damage and a little bit of mobility, or a great amount of mobility and a little bit of damage, which is why the dual blades and the great sword are very much besides the bow, I could say, are the most recognizable weapons in Monster Hunter, in my opinion. Of course, there are 14 different weapons in Monster Hunter, so there's a lot that they had the options to choose from.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, they did.
I'm wondering.
I think my favorite though is the big shield one. Comes down, it's like the big glass shield.
Now
and then it turns into an axe. I like
yes, you are talking about the charge blade.
I love that one.
The charge blade is very good, sir. And I have
just for fun when I was
really
playing it. I played it again today. I walked around, and you know those little sweet innocent creatures walk around. If you hit them just right, they fly, like soccer balls.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, boom. Killing innocent creatures.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna let the trailer play for a little bit longer.
So that's my first thing, and that's okay. Oh shit! Here we go.
I had to pause it there. You know I had to pause it there. So
I can't wait to hear this.
this is a huge thing. A and B. A and B.
Hold on. We have to point out the swords on her back.
That's my B. So I'm assuming at this part of the movie, when she launches the grenade launcher at the Black Diablo's estate. Now, the one thing I like to point out too, before she does that,
Way to go.
Okay. I know it's hard to see, but there's already a horn broken off on this thing. Correct? So that would lead to Stan. They have already fought this thing. So that would lead to Stan. They've already tried the machine gun on it. So if you've tried a machine gun, now you're trying the grenade launcher while already having the weapons on your back that you've been told works.
She has the minigun right there in front of her, if you haven't noticed.
Oh, you're right. But you know what? That still doesn't explain where the dual blades came from. That still doesn't explain where the dual blades came from. Unless
you don't recognize them? Have you seen Resident Evil?
The grenade launcher? I get that.
No, this. They're the same type of blades she had in Resident Evil.
I honestly didn't see the Resident Evil.
Correct me if I'm wrong, people, but one of the movies I saw, she had like swords on her back and they looked similar. So if she wanted to just have that back again,
I wanna look.
No, let's stick with this first before we look that up. Let's finish this
No. I
out.
was going to go back to the comments to see if anyone's actually commenting. So we're going to go back just to look. Nobody has said anything yet, so that's okay. We're just going to go back. We're going to go on
we're gonna keep going on this and see how pissed Brian gets by the end of this. We're hoping he gets really mad because I'm really excited.
No.
See, look, this is what I'm talking about. There, that's what.
Flips
Oh, what is that one? What is that one?
Now, are you talking about the one that right?
Get ready to pause. That's first of all.
I'm sure they actually can't see the trailers to see what we're talking about here. So,
Rathalos.
yes, right here we
That's
have
my
our
favorite one.
we have our flagship monster or our title ship monster. You know, every game's got their
Every Monster Hunter, the first thing you think of is Rathalos. It's on the fucking cover.
Indeed, it is.
It is. It's there.
It's the flagship monster,
It
not just of
has
any
heard it.
specific Monster Hunter game, but of the series.
Even
as a
if you
whole.
don't know Monster Hunter at all, when I talk to people about the game, like, you ever played Monster Hunter? Oh yeah, they got that dragon in there. It's crazy as shit looking. I was like, Rathalos, yeah,
and
you're right.
if I love too the fact that Monster Hunter has gotten so big, they even put an homage into Smash Brothers Brawl.
They did.
Yeah, where there's a little part where you actually have to fight a Rathalos as a boss
Yeah, there is.
through the game. So I'm like, I was all in for that fight, man. Like that was, oh my god.
Well, Monster Hunter is now on Switch,
Well,
so but that will be covering in a little bit. So I'm getting ahead of myself.
yes, no, Monster Hunter has been on Switch for a while now, but that was a remake of an older Monster Hunter game.
Yeah,
and
it was a remake. It's not like the big name one that we all know.
I mean, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate was a very big game, and it actually had more monsters than previous versions of the games. But in comparison of quality, the graphics are nowhere near what World has. Or
No,
what
of
has
course
become.
not.
Like even
And
before
they came out with Iceborne and
this is a thing too. Like before Iceborne came out, the game
had a land shark.
it looked a certain way.
It had a land shark.
But as soon as Iceborne had come out, an entire quality of life, like they revamped everything, the way everything looked in the game, and it just completely got a whole like overhaul. And I think that's another thing that helped it get a more fame and motivation, is that it's like this just looks so freaking good, man. All right, so we're gonna go a little bit further.
Oh, she cut it. I bet you it's pissed off now. Mila Jovovich. Oh, look.
See, with this scene, we have a female Rathalos, which is a Rathian. And with this, right here at the very end of this, seeing that tiny little thing here, that leads me to believe that this trailer is based more off of Iceborne.
Oh, is it the ice hook?
Yes. That is my thought.
Well, then they crossed paths with shit they shouldn't have.
Possibly. So they focused...
Maybe they thought that weapon would look a lot better than the one that's originally for the... What do you think?
What do you mean exactly by that?
That particular weapon's from Iceborne. It's not from World.
It is actually an adaptation.
Yeah, so
this is just to clarify for people who don't understand. The entire Slinger arm is a World adaptation. The entire Slinger arm was not implemented in any other game until World came along. And then when World came along, they had this thing called Slinger Shot, which you would pick up an ammo type, I'm going to call it, off the ground, load it into basically a slingshot that was loaded onto your arm, and you would fling it at monsters. Now, in the base game, it was highly unused. Like, barely anyone would use it, and it would only be for certain weapons, really. So in the Iceborne edition, they added a thing that you could do, which was this tiny claw that you were able to grapple onto the monster and launch them. So...
Or it would pull you onto the monster.
That is a part of it.
Let's throw that in there.
That is a part of that entire thing. So if they had not included this tiny little, at the very end of the clip, this tiny little because it's got these rivets, you see, where it's got these lines. So it looks like it's going to...
It's like a harpoon.
It's going to fan out like a harpoon. So that's why this, to me, is 100% based off of Iceborne version of Monster Hunter World.
Let's also point out she has chainmail armor. Like...
Yeah.
Are we mixing Skyrim in here now? Is it Skyrim?
No. Chainmail armor has always... excuse me. Chainmail armor has always been a part of it. I had a cough. Don't get me.
It's not Corona, I promise people.
No, I just...
I wouldn't be sitting here.
Yeah, no. Trust me. So
also, we're not social distancing.
No, we're not social distancing, but I have been social distancing this entire time. I have barely left the house. I will be honest.
Lester. Oh, look at you.
I need to get out of here. Let me out.
I get it.
Let me out.
I get
If
it.
any of you know that meme, know what I'm talking about.
Okay, so
that
I think there's a little
concludes-
bit more left on the trailer. Let's find out.
I mean, there's a couple seconds.
Oh, here we go.
Where she runs and she is
Yeah,
going
okay,
to
so
fight
there we
that.
go. All right. Ooh, PS5. Play has no limit.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
anyways, fuck you. So that's the end of that.
So we're gonna close
shit.
out of
Yeah,
that.
We're gonna
trailer.
close out of this. All right, we're gonna go to the next. Okay,
So, do you want to jump right into the next thing, or do you want to leave any final comments?
we're gonna leave a couple comments first on the whole. We're gonna talk a little bit about what we just saw. Not too much because I do want to get into the new Rise and stories coming out.
Mhm.
I want to get into that. I know I said we'd be talking about Cyberpunk 2077, but honestly, this is going to take up most of our time. So that'll be another video for another time. Don't worry. I have a special video tomorrow that I'll get to at the end of this one. So be sure to stay tuned for upcoming events. But all right. So first of all, let's cover what happened first off in the movie, how they got to the Monster Hunter world.
Mhm.
I don't even know if that world has a name.
To be quite honest, the
I
monster.
feel like he lives there, and like I pulled him from Monster Hunter World to like be, hey, look, I found an actual citizen, and I'm interviewing him. That's what I feel like. But
You know, that would be very, very hard to do, considering that the old civilization was actually taken out by one monster. There was a monster in the old lore actually that had such hatred for what had happened for the
nerd. Jesus Christ.
Let me just do a quick brief thing.
So, all right. Those of you who don't know him, which probably are a lot of people, he is very passionate
Oh, yes.
about Monster Hunter.
Oh yes.
One of his favorite, probably the most favorite game that you've ever played?
Oh yes.
Yeah, see. So he's very passionate. So you can't like
Once you get me going, you're not going to shut me
Yeah,
up.
you're not going to get him to stop. So, but we are going to cover a lot more today. So
Okay.
there's a lot more to cover on this show.
And then-
so I'm
and
going to
then
let him
obviously, I have
let
to
him
point
go
out.
for these.
I have to point out. Besides that, I'm a huge JoJo's fan. So, do you pose?
I mean, if you want to be going that way, then like,
Oh, yep.
yeah,
We gotta
Zawardo.
we gotta be sporting Zawardo.
on my Dragon Ball keychain. Just want to point that out too. But
Okay. okay.
anyways, all right. So I'm
Side-
going to let him
side
go and talk about
So
this, and then we're going to get into the next video that we have, which is Monster Hunter Rise, I think it is. So
yes. So Monster
for
Hunter.
Switch. So I'm going to release him. So you're released. So
Okay.
go.
I'm gonna try to just briefly
Yeah, let's do it briefly.
cover the
Let's try 5
lore,
minutes.
the lore of Monster Hunter.
Okay.
So the monsters, there were about 5 great elders that had created the world. Okay, and the humans and the monsters had lived separately for quite some time, whereas they all lived like on one giant land for quite some time before that, until you see, this is where I have a problem because the lore is so loose based that it's really hard to actually get a pinpoint. But according to the lore, that after those 5 monsters had created the world, that they had went away from the world and left the humans on that world, and someone, a hunter or a seeker, if you would rather call them that, went to find them. Okay, and when he did find them, he came back with not any of their materials that he had taken from them, but materials that they had given to him out of their own free will. And they had given him these materials to actually create their world.
Okay.
To create the...
So with that bit of knowledge, what do you think about, because I don't want to get too far into the lore here, because we do have a lot more to cover.
Oh, yes. But that is the most loose-based
That is the
lore
most loose-based lore, yes.
of the very beginning. Yes.
Right, at the very beginning of the movie. So that was referencing the pillars that they find. Now, in the trailer, and I do beg you to go check it out on my Facebook page,
I believe, but...
they go into the trailer a little bit more, and they say those pillars that are there, like, what are these strange markings? And they're like, I don't know, I've never seen these before. Well, what are they doing in the middle of the desert? I don't know.
To be
And then
honest...
they get trapped in the storm, the lightning hits the pillars and transport. Now, with that being said, how much of the old lore do those pillars follow?
To be honest, I think that is something completely movie implemented. because
Probably because they needed that smooth transition to go from
Yes.
our world to the next.
from my perspective, at least, there has never been any sort of world transferring
No, you just show
qualities.
up there.
You are
You're
a
there.
part.
You're a
You
citizen.
yes, you are a part of this world, this everlasting world, and the part about this world that is most unique is that this is like our world. It's
I
an
also made my
ecosystem.
character look like Jotaro. JoJo's.
So
Spot on, too.
it's supposed to be almost like a parallel universe of our world, almost as if it was supposed to be prehistoric in a sense.
Yeah, it's like people living with dinosaurs.
Yes,
It's like Dinotopia,
but the biggest
if you know what that is.
The biggest issue, though, is that through the lore and through what we've known, though, is that technically when you're playing the game as the character you are in world, the technology that we have is far below of what the ancient civilization had. Like, they were able to achieve feats beyond what we are able to comprehend, but because there was a certain monster who taken such malice into what they were doing, and, you know, basically going against human nature in their sense, that he wiped the entire civilization out. And so there is not
Well,
much that is
If
known.
only he was here now.
If you guys know
I'm
what I'm
sorry,
talking
but
about,
I feel that way.
if you guys know what I'm talking about, comment down below what monster that is. If
Yeah,
you guys
absolutely. And you got, this is why I'm doing this live, so everybody can come on and can say something. But apparently nobody wants to yet. But it's okay. This will be up for days and years, and so people can fucking just watch it whenever the fuck they want to. So it's okay.
I mean, yeah, as long as we just need to make it public when we're done.
Man, no, it's fine. No, I know how to do it.
Yeah, no, it's no big deal.
All right, so we had that, and I got to get Brian all riled up. You got to see him get upset, so it was great. It's awesome. But now we're going to cover this one, and this one he'll be able to be a little bit more calm, maybe?
Yeah, no, I think for sure I'm going to be more
He
confident.
says that, but,
I mean...
I'll get used to this guy. He's going to be a regular on the show. So.
See, a big issue, though, is that I think that they don't actually see, because we don't have the OBS second screen sharing, that thing that I had told, that time that we had set up. I don't think they're actually looking at what we're looking at.
No, they just see when us talking right now.
Yeah, they just see
and then
us
they
two
see when
talking.
we put the video up.
No, I don't think they see the video.
I think they do.
I don't think so, because look, when we go to live streaming and you see this is what we have as far as I know. But I don't know if it's capturing the screen or if it's capturing the camera.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see in post.
I mean, it's that camera.
Yeah, it's the
So
camera.
we'll see when we
But
when we
the
check it
screen
out.
is completely different. If I put a second capture...
So let's go ahead and play, and then we'll see what happens here. So
Okay, so we're going to go... Now, I just want to know, have you seen this trailer already?
I did watch a little bit of it. I didn't watch the full thing because
Okay.
I had other things I had to take care of. But Nintendo Switch. So this is the trailer for what?
This is the trailer for Monster Hunter Rise, which will be coming out exclusively for the Switch, as far as we know right now.
Yeah, for right now. Right now we're following Mr. Kitty Cat.
This is not a cat, actually. This is a dog.
Whatever. dog.
This is a big thing.
Oh, it's a big dog.
Oh, that's my pup. And this right
There,
is
that's
where I
your
wanted to pause.
calico.
Yes, that is your Palico.
See, I know the terms.
This is a big thing. A lot of people have complained over the years, why don't you get a dog?
Hmm.
So that is where
that's why they did that.
This is where we're getting that. And this is a huge thing too. With World, I'm touching
Now-
back on this.
I wonder if you're going to be able to transfer your character over.
No.
That blows. You got to make a new character.
This is the thing. Because no, listen to this too. There was no way you would be able to transfer your character over from Xbox, from
Yeah,
PlayStation,
probably not.
and they don't have World on the Switch.
No, they don't. It's lame.
Now, this is the other question though. If you were able to transfer that character over, and I know you don't know about the most recent monster that has released, but he broke the game. He broke the game, Adam. He broke the game, Adam. He fucking broke it.
Okay, I'll take your word for it, man. I don't know. All right, Jesus Christ.
I
I told you, he gets passionate about this game. It's like,
I do.
anything else, he's like, okay, cool. But like this one, he's like, whoa, like full on, full bore. Like, let's do this. Like for me, it would be like Star Wars or something like that, or
The Witcher.
or The Witcher 3 Wild. Don't get me fucking started. Don't get me started.
I'm
Just,
okay.
don't.
Okay.
just
Okay.
for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Let's go back to getting you riled up, all right? Let's go back to this.
Okay, wait. Now, the big thing that I was talking about now, the big thing that I was trying to say before we got into our holiday spackle was that people were complaining about the dogs. Okay. And so a big thing that came into Monster Hunter World once you got into Iceborne is that they included trail raiders, trail raider riders. I'm trying to say that 3 times fast. So
Trail Raider Riders.
thank you. Anyway,
You're welcome.
so these trail raider riders were the small herbivore, carnivore creatures of the area that you would use as a transport system, and you would set a location to tell them to go to. And as you were riding them, you could do things such as buff, sharpen your weapon, look at your map. You could do a lot of different things, you know. But the problem is that you could only be like a taxi cab service, you know. Hey, driver, go here, you know.
Oh.
So, and then you would sit
Well,
back.
that's lame.
Yeah, that's a part of that. So with this that they're implementing with the dog is that
It
you're
looks like
actually
going to be able to control the thing.
that's what they're going to do. So that's a big thing I'm excited about, because with Part of World is they would make it, if the monster happened to go in a certain area, your thing
let's
can't go to.
assume that they all can't see this.
Yes. Okay.
Let's assume that they can't see what we're seeing, and they're just listening to us talk about it, and they're just seeing 2 dudes talk about something that they're seeing that no one else can see.
Okay.
Let's assume that.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going
that's probably what's going to end up happening. But
Yeah.
I doubt it. I think this is showing up on our stream.
I am like 90% sure that they can't see anything. Let us know in the comments if you can actually see.
Right. And let me know personally afterwards if not. And if not, we'll do the whole thing again another day, and it'll be fine.
It's just OBS doesn't like us today, so
yeah. So we're having a bit of a problem with this. So we're doing this straight YouTube live streaming. So we'll see though. We'll see if it does second screen. So, anyways, let's continue. And so right now we're looking at Monster Hunter Rise, and it shows the Palico, and it shows the dude, and it shows him on a dog.
Yes, so we're going to continue playing this trailer for a little bit longer. We are going to take moments to pause, so I'm sorry that if you can't see exactly what we're talking about, but we're trying to go as in-depth with this as possible. Capcom presents
Dude riding a dog. So
a dude riding a dog. Yeah.
oh, and he can fly. It looks like
that right there. So
he can fly.
No. Okay. Did you see what he did there with his?
He had sparkle dust.
Yes. So this is a big thing that is going to be coming into the game.
No, not the grapple, but he had sparkle dust and he was flying around.
Oh,
it also looks.
Yes.
It also looks like that you're going to play as a character already.
I'm sorry. Can you explain a little bit further?
Well, it looks like you're going to be playing as a character that's already made.
Let's go.
This very well may just be a preset.
You know what I mean? Like it might be like you're not going to be able to like develop your character except maybe skills.
No.
See what I mean? It might be just like it's his storyline.
No. I've actually.
That's what I got from this.
So
Spider-Man away.
If you guys,
Fucking
if any
Spider-Man.
of you are big Monster Hunter fans and you know big Monster Hunter channels, you will know this one. I'm not trying to obviously give a shout out to a lot of people, but one channel in particular, if you have heard of, Arex Gaming, he had an interview with the director and producer of Monster Hunter Rise and the Monster Hunter series. And he asked them personally questions about how the system is for the armor, for the leveling up, for what is actually going to be happening. And they said that they want to actually take it back a step. So with previous Monster Hunter games, I don't know personally, I'm now just purely going based off of what I've been told, is that you would have armor and you would have to get things up to a certain level to actually get a bonus off of it. So if you had a chest piece and legs piece and like footwear, and let's say the chest was +5, the legs were +2, and the feet were like +2, okay? All that towards attack. You might not get attack bonus until you get +10. So you would be at +9, which means you get nothing until you put that headpiece on that has that +1. And then it actually brings it up a level. But not only did they do that, there would be the reverse of that, which would be bad things. The legs would be like really good with attack, but it would bring your defense down a lot, you know?
Like most games like that.
Right, exactly. But the issue...
That's what happens on Assassin's Creed. You get special armor that boosts your health, but then also your stealth goes down.
Now, the biggest difference between that and what we have in Monster Hunter World is that The only downfall is usually your elemental resistance to things. You're not, let's say, developing a skill that makes you weaker while you have this, and they give you extra spots to put more skills into, which makes it actually a little bit more complicated in certain ways, because it's like, okay, instead of having 4 main skills I'm going to have to focus on, and then 5 skills that I'm going to have to try to make, not so bad, like how it was in previous games. Now it's how many skills can I fit into this build?
Yeah.
That's at least what World is to a lot of people. So with the way how Rise is going to be, I'm actually really excited to see that there's going to be drawbacks with having certain armors.
Well, okay.
I know, I went on a total tangent there.
I
went on a total tangent there, and I'm sorry, but we're gonna keep watching the trailer a
We're
little
gonna keep
bit
watching.
longer.
I think they'll be able to see it. I think they're watching it too.
Just got an important letter. It looks like we've got a rampage on our hands.
So it's following the storyline now. Don't pause it yet. I want to see the weird creature. Puppy!
They show 3 here. The Aknasam,
The birdie.
which seems to be a firebird.
It looks like Moltres from Pokemon, honestly.
A little bit. The Tetradon,
It's a giant platypus.
which very
With a
much,
shell.
which very
The
much,
great Izuki.
the great Izuchi, yes.
Whatever.
The Tetradon very much resembles what the Great Jagras seemed to be when it went to its fat form, when it ate the.
Oh yeah.
So there's that from World. The
It did look like that giant lizard thing.
this bird thing
It looks like Moltres.
that looks like Moltres.
I'm not
that shoots
kidding.
fire.
Am I wrong?
You are not wrong. But
Okay.
but you know what? The thing is, I think the main is a little
Main is a bit much.
Yeah, that's why I'm just saying that. But no, the thing is, there's always the beginning bird creature in in the first game that I had played, Monster Hunter, it was the Yayan Kutku. If I'm probably butchering that name. It's been years since I played that, but I still remember
He
that
still fucking remembers it.
because of how many times you have to fight these things when you're not with a group of people that are overpowered that literally just carry you through the game, which is
Yeah,
what
like which
World
helped
has
me
become.
with Jagras when I was playing that game, because I was just like fucking around with the game. I was playing, and so I was like, I need help doing this because I don't want to fucking do it. The guy came in, killed the thing, and then like ran away. And then like, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you see,
And
this
then he
is
sent me a rude comment. He's like, you're weak. I'm like, thanks. I don't fucking play this game like you.
yeah, and you see that's
Asshole.
that's part of the toxicity of what Monster Hunter World is. Okay, now granted, it's not always like that.
Where's my cayenne pepper drink?
Take your crappy cayenne pepper drink that burned my throat.
It burned your throat, but it's gonna cleanse your body. Trust me.
Oh yeah, it'll cleanse my butthole later tonight.
So it's still cleansing the body.
Anyway, so this
Choose
is
Beyond, people.
sponsored.
No, just so people want to go burn their buttholes later.
Tell them what drink it is. Tell them which one to order.
The cayenne one.
Cayenne.
Caliente is what they call it.
Cayenne.
It's got
Caliente.
cayenne pepper, cucumber, kale, celery. So
All the C's and all the K's.
all the C's and all the K's. all the H's that go with it. It's something.
Okay. What I was gonna say though is that there's always a bird that have you fight really early on in the game. So this seems like the bird that you're gonna fight really early on.
Probably.
The Tetradon seems like he might be.
Those seem like the
one.
first 3 like easy creatures to get you into the game.
Yes, and I'm gonna let it play and talk a little bit as we're doing this. So
talk while it's playing this time.
I'm gonna have to pause.
Yeah, it does
though
look
once
like
we
the
get
big
to-
Jagras thing where he gets fat.
I had to reverse it a little bit just so you could see that. The Great Izuchi. Now, this is something that's interesting, is that it has 2 people that come along with it and actually attack while it's going.
Well-
This is the last calamity. That monster
Now,
is known as-
fuck. I want to back up a little bit. So, the creature we see
This is the
right
last calamity. That monster
in this shot, I know this is hard because nobody sees this.
That's that wolf thing they just showed.
We'll figure. Anyway, so the shot right before the creature actually attacks here. This creature premiered in Monster Hunter World. This is a Tobi Kadachi. So I find it strange though that they're
Is that his
taking
name?
the creature. Yes.
Tobi Kadachi.
Yes.
Just Tobi with a little eye,
Yes.
little dot over the eye, so you know it's an eye.
It's not a little smiley face. Little smiley face over there.
So it's a Family Guy reference. I think he missed it. It's okay.
I did miss it because I haven't been watching.
What's your
Family Guy.
name? Toby. What's your name? Toby with a little circle over the eye, so you know it's an eye. What's your name? Honey, you keep with me like that. You can call me whatever you want. There, that's what that's from.
I remember when you start saying that.
No, it's all that. Anyways,
Okay, so this is the Tobi
back to
Kadachi.
you.
This is the Tobi Kadachi, and it's going to kill. Now, with
Kobayashi Maru. Tobi Kadachi, Kobayashi Maru.
Tobi One Kenobi.
Toby One. Oh, God. Okay.
Can
Can we move on from this, please?
Yes.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, you're dragging it out though. I'm trying
know,
to continue. So this is the thing with Monster Hunter. They have their title monster or whatever. Now, if you came into Monster Hunter World, the title monster or the one that's big, the one that you first get introduced to is Zora Magnaros. Okay. But there's always a little bit bigger than that, which is the one that flies around, the big black bat looking thing that ends up coming back with all the spikes on it, called Nergigante. And that is their cover monster, their
Is that
flag
the
monster.
balloon bat?
No.
No,
Not at all.
That's not the big white fluffy bat.
No. Not at all.
Oh,
That's about half. You got about halfway through, like the base.
Fuck me.
If so, about halfway, something like that. About a third, halfway, something like that. Anyway, but when they get to
I know. I got a bunch of cheat codes at home.
for Monster Hunter, how?
I did some dark web digging. I was like, I'm gonna try this Monster Hunter game again, and I'm gonna try it a better way. Somebody made a mod,
Okay, I mean I understand that,
so
but you realize that after Iceborne came out, they came out with an entirely okay armor set that busts you through the base of the game into the DLC, right?
yeah, I'm still gonna play the original game just through with this mod. It gives me so much health,
Oh,
so much
my
armor
God.
power that I'm just gonna kill any monster with 3 hits, just so I can get through it and say I got through it.
Wow, that is sad.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I really no. The
That's
only
how I
reason
would
why I
like.
did,
then
the
I
only
would like to
reason
play
no,
Horizon
listen,
Zero
the
Dawn
only
that way.
reason
Sounds
why I
painful.
did that is because no, fuck you. The only reason why I
Oh,
did
no, it's
that.
the same thing.
No, it's not. I'm going to explain, so you're going to listen. You are. So the reason why I got that mod is because I want to go through the game and get to certain areas, and then I can change the armor back to my original armor and actually get the build up for that armor. You know what I mean? So I can blast through the stuff that I don't want to fuck with and just get through things. But the reason why I do it is because I'm trying to develop something on another game that resembles Monster Hunter. So I want to go through the land and the monsters and get an idea for what I want to do. Plus, my daughter wants to see lots of the monsters. I want to just kind of go through it and just show her. She's like, "Well, just find a way." I'm like, "Fine." So,
Okay. Okay.
but I'm enjoying the game.
As long as you're enjoying the game, the thing that I have an issue with the game is that when you get carried through the game and you don't have challenge, because
Well, that's what I said. I'm going to go halfway, stop, because I can still change the armor even though I'm on that mod.
but the question
And I'll
is,
just turn the mod off and just go back to my original stuff.
that's true, but the biggest thing though is that as you're going through the game, the big thing, okay, for people, I'm going to explain this for people who want to play Monster Hunter World. This will be a quick midsection. Monster Hunter World is a game that is solely based on your armor and your weapon. If you take any character in the game, take away their weapon, take away their armor, they're all the exact same. There is no difference. So,
Is this like a hidden message thing?
no.
Are you like making? Remember, you take away everybody's special ability. We're all the same human.
If you let me finish.
I don't know. I just thought it was some
No,
kind of
no,
like
no,
you're
no,
gonna
no,
make
no.
some sort of reference like that.
The point that I'm making here is that anybody, like if me and you were put in that situation, I faced these monsters 1,000 times over and over again.
Yeah.
I might be able to do it with no armor, but with a really powerful weapon.
Right.
Or I would take a really shitty weapon and it would take me a long time, but it's because of the knowledge. It's because of the know-how. And it's because of the way that the monster does certain things that you're able to counteract things. And it's really the knowledge is what you're trying to develop in the game on top of your skills, because the skills are attached to the armor.
Right.
So if your armor crappy, you might be crappy. But if you don't know nothing, you even crappier than crappy. So for anyone who wants to actually play Monster Hunter World and like know stuff, you have to know
I told you he's
stuff.
passionate about this game.
I
know the right buttons to push.
You do. You do.
That's on purpose.
Yeah, I know. And
It's
that's
easy.
That's why
You make it easy. You say, here, push this one and this one and this one. And I'm like, okay.
we both have our buttons that are easy to push that I can push of yours as well, but I choose not to.
That's very good. It's very good.
Oh, buddy boy. Oh, buddy boy. I'm letting you do it to me this time. We'll see about next time.
We'll see. Whatever my topic is next time.
Okay, I've been sitting on this fucking Toby Kadachi for way too long now. Okay.
Let's go away from Toby 1 Kenobi.
Creature is known as
Magnamalo.
That baby's that. Take this. See, I think it's gonna be that one guy's storyline, and with all his little buddies, which I'm not
So
totally against.
I'm pausing it here just because we're having more commenting on the side. Now, what do you mean exactly by it's his
Like, I think it's gonna be following this guy's storyline. I don't think it's gonna be like you get to choose your own character. I think it's gonna be him, or you can choose one of his other buddies, like they just showed.
Now,
You know what I mean? Even though, like, traditional Monster Hunter, you get to make your own character and all your stuff. But I think you'll be able to, like, upgrade his perks and change his perks and maybe his armor and the weapon. But I think it's going to be his storyline. You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying, but this is the thing. It's always
That's what it's showing me.
That's how Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter has always been. It's your own story, but it's your own RPG story. Okay.
So you think it's still going to let you do all that shit in the beginning? Make your own character and then go?
Oh, yeah, of course, because
And this is just the one that the developer chose to show for the trailer?
This is the one for the trailer because they have to. This is the thing too. You have to think about a game company like, okay, I'm gonna say like when they started developing this,
I know how it works.
Well, no. I'm just gonna say when they started developing this game, it was about the time that they had started, or just it was either when they had just started with Iceborne, or it was like when they were just like around the concept of it being an idea. You know, this game has been.
I also want to point out it's a pretty gnarly looking weapon.
This game has been in development for 4 to 5 years already.
Well, yeah, most games are.
Yeah, no, and that's before. I mean, the good ones. I have a whole nother debate topic on that I'm not going to get into. But games that are released too early and then depend on
There's a shit ton of them
in order to actually be playable, and then are playable year
The Last
later.
of Us.
Games and subjects we are going to discuss.
That'll be my
Another
next
day.
topic. That'll be my next topic.
No, so the thing that I'm saying is that you are a character even in World. You're a character who doesn't talk, but everybody else, it's like Pokemon. You know how in Pokemon you go through and everybody else just talks around you.
Yeah.
Your character never talks, but you just keep on doing actions.
Yeah.
That is what Monster Hunter World has been. The thing about it, though, is that I think they're going to give your character actual personality and maybe actual
Well, that's what I'm
lines.
talking about too, kind of.
Okay, but you're making
Because
it,
it's like
you're
that's what it seems
the
like.
way you make it seem like, though, is that you're picking between 3 different characters, and each of those characters is either a warrior class, an attack class,
that's
or
what
like
it
a
looks
mage
like.
class. But that's not how it is. Because with Monster Hunter,
I still have to wait and see.
with Monster Hunter, for those of you who don't know, it has always been whatever you want. You can go back, fight previous monsters, and then like make a new weapon. Like, because like I've said, there's 14 different weapons. You tried the Charge Blade. Was there any other weapon you tried?
Yeah, I tried that gun thing.
The Gun Lance?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think it's cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
stabbed something and it blew it away. That was awesome.
So
I did this weird like spin thing and I stabbed this little guy and I fucking kapoo and he just
no wait, that's still
That's
the charge.
awesome.
I'm saying that's still the Charge Blade.
no, the gun thing, the gun lance thing. It was like
the one that's got the shield and the pike.
yeah.
Yeah.
Gun lance.
Okay. Yeah. So if you have not played, it's 14 different weapons and 14 different classes. So if let's say the big slow greatsword isn't working out for you, you can swap it up. You can choose the dual blades again, and be a lot faster.
What weapon is this?
This right here is the gun lance, actually,
Nice.
that they have on here. This is a very nice redesign, which kind of looks like a bit of a scythe with a chain.
It looks like a sickle.
This actually kind of looks more like a tree cutter sickle, though.
Yeah,
because if you notice,
maybe he has a new occupation now, and instead of being a monster hunter, now has his own landscaping job.
I only say,
hey, vato, look what they're going to do now. Hey, cabrito.
I only say it looks like a tree cutter just because it's got this chain on here that he pulls down, so that pulls the blade.
Like, he probably like stabs the monster and goes like this and saws off a piece or something. I don't know.
Okay,
It's stupid.
so
what are you doing?
We're backing up a little bit. We're going forward just because I want to make sure that we.
I want a purple dog I can ride.
Now, in this game, they're going to let you either choose a dog, a cat, or 2 dogs.
Oh, damn.
And the thing with this is that
Giant platypus.
the dog is going to be more of like the support attack.
Oh shit.
And now we're going to get a tiny little afterward scene.
Okay.
Coming March 26th, 2021.
Pre-order now at monsterhunter.com/rise. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Insta, and Twitch.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
So yeah, I'm really excited for this. I am extremely excited. I'm excited to see what they change up, because a big thing that you've seen throughout the entire video. Hold on, I'm just gonna look and see. The rest of this is just talking about pre-order bonuses and amiibos. Are you interested in amiibo?
No, I don't give a fuck.
Anyway, so
Hello again.
yeah, we're back.
Hopefully you guys saw that, so you know what the fuck we're talking about, but
I don't think so, but we're gonna see.
we'll
Anyway.
see. It's a 50-50 shot, really.
Truly. So the thing that I'm excited and also nervous about is the way they're going to be doing this system, because I've seen gameplay trailers on this stuff. And if you want, we can look at a little bit of gameplay trailer as well.
Good. We got time.
Okay.
We got another hour to kill.
Excuse me, I keep
We got
burping.
21 effing goddamn minutes, motherfuckers. All right, here's some gameplay.
Well, we're gonna mute.
We're gonna mute the guy because we don't want to hear him.
Yes, we don't want to hear over. Now, what I'm just gonna be noticing though is that
We should probably do a shout out to the guy who made the video, but I guess we don't fucking have
the
to.
thing is, this is from IGN.
Okay, so this is
So-
directly from IGN.
Yeah,
so
this is
shout out to IGN.
Yeah, I'm
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but I am subscribed. Well,
So am I.
yeah. So the thing here with
Sponsor us.
the thing here with Monster Hunter is that I'm gonna start off and just say that based here,
Palamute.
just off of what you've played in the game, is there anything that you notice that is worth mentioning? Anything at all?
Like that's different?
Anything different? Anything that you want to know about?
Map.
Anything? What?
Map's way different.
Oh yes. I mean, the map does look a lot
That's the
more
first thing I noticed was the map.
now. And
And this shit's different too. Wasn't that down here?
no, that has
Was
been up there.
Oh.
See, they went back to the more traditional style of the map, which
Oh, he's Asian? I don't
which
know.
I like.
Is that different? I don't know.
See, okay, this
I don't want to sound weird.
this is something too. In this upper right hand corner here that we're looking, these are symbols of monsters that are in the area. Okay,
Looks like the bird, the wolf, and the
and the
Big
and
crocodile,
yeah,
platypus
exactly.
guy.
And since those are the 3 things that they have developed, they wanted to they fleshed those out the most. So that these are the ones that they're able to show us. So those are the 3 that are.
remember
in the
this game
area.
isn't even out yet, so this gameplay isn't like, oh, let's go play the game. No, it's not.
Yeah, this it says.
If we could get our hands on a copy, oh my god.
Oh my lord! I don't think you could stop me. I would. They would be like, Brian, I think it's time to. No.
My precious.
Exactly. I'd
He
probably.
probably already has his copy reserved. Like, who knows?
I do not yet, but
That's shocking. That shocks the hell out of me. It really does.
times. Anyway, we're just gonna say that. So a big thing that I want to point out is that besides the fact the map is different, they put the pictures, of the monsters that you're hunting in the upper right hand corner. Before in World, they would put them below the map in the lower left hand corner. And if you see how they are question marks here, they would not even show them per se. It would just be a blank map, And these would also be question marks up here, but obviously down in the corner over there. So besides this, a big thing is that you see how with your health bar and your stamina bar, how those have like extra up there. So technically in the game, you're not at max when you start. You can go further. You start with, let's say, 50 health. Okay. There's skills that boost that, and then there's other things that you can do to boost that, say consumables.
Yeah, no, I know that part.
So this is a big thing that they're changing, is that they're going to be putting collectibles into the map that will increase these things. So let's say there's like a floating orb that will give you +5 more stamina. So your stamina bar will go up a little bit instead of having to eat a ration in the old world or the world in order to get your stamina up. Or there'll be a health orb. Or the big thing I want to point out too is I want this bar to go away at the bottom. But do you see right here these two little flies?
Yeah, I was going to point that out.
So these two little flies are the new thing in this game, which is the I want to call it the wire bug. Correct me if I'm getting that wrong, by the way.
Is that those little flies that fly around? Little fireflies?
No. Those are in the base. Those are in Monster Hunter World. Those are the scout flies.
Oh,
the scout flies will lead you to locations and things of interest. It's points of interest in Monster Hunter World. Now, in Monster Hunter Rise, these wire bugs, as it seems, is going to be another way of mobility.
Oh.
So in the trailer that we had saw, did you see how when he ran up the wall, he jumped off the wall, did that like clutch thing and went up?
Yeah, he sparkled.
Yeah, he sparkled and he did the thing. Now when he did that, that would have took up one of these guys down here. Okay.
Okay.
And now that, as far as I've partially seen some of this gameplay before, it would then make it into a refillable meter. So then it takes time to get that wire bug back.
So they really did a lot more.
They did a lot more into this. And like I was saying with the floating orbs, you might be able to find more wire bugs just
so you have a Palamute
rolling around.
and a Palico.
Yes, but you can change. So the Palamute, or Palamute, however you want to call it, it's supposed to be...
Who cares?
The Palamute is supposed to be a play off of a Malamute, which is a breed of an Alaskan Husky.
Yes, it is.
Which, for those of you who
caught
didn't know,
that.
Yes, I'm glad. Some people did not.
Calico is supposed to be
Calico. I get it.
Very good.
No, I know.
Not a lot of. I'm sorry, but most of the people don't understand that, and I apologize if you're stupid, but it's what it is. And I did another video about stupidity, so if you're stupid and you're watching this, please unsubscribe and leave.
Anyway.
I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Thank you for watching.
Anyway. What did I sign up for?
You knew what you were signing up for.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, I know I am.
Anyway, so the big thing about this that I'm getting on about the Palico Palamute is that in the past games, the Palico has always been a support character.
Yep.
In the terms of he can give you more healing, he can debuff certain things that have happened to you. He can do certain things like that. He's been always the background support character. In World, they gave him a more interesting role, in my opinion, where they gave him stuff that you could
the cayenne sat at the bottom.
Where you could be a support character. Or the Palico could definitely be more a support character for the healing, but they also gave him a lot more damage. I don't know, compared to previous games, of course. But with this one, they're doing a big difference of the Palico is definitely for support, for probably buffs and heals, whereas the Palamute is more of a support attack, where he's going to be probably having a lot more offensive weapons.
Now, let's see, though. Let's watch. Let's see. Let's see if this guy plays or if he's just going to stand around. He's
He's
probably
gonna-
explaining some shit right now. but I
He's
don't
going
want
to
him
be
go fucking
explaining
play.
some shit as he's going, and he's going to be running around. I have seen some of this video footage already. So he's going to be using the wire bug. He's going to be showing you how it can be used and showing you that the timer on it can come back and stuff.
Oh, it's even in different language.
Yes,
Japanese.
this is all in Japanese. And now the big thing about this too,
Look at the kitty.
big thing about this too is that a lot of people had complaints.
Hold on. You know what that dog looks like? Pause this shit. Okay, I'm sorry. If anybody watches anime, which I hope you do, if anybody has seen, I think it's that time I got reincarnated as a slime, there's a dog in there that looks just like that schmuck right there. It's got the star on his forehead, same color scheme, blue and white. It's a great wolf that befriends the guy. So I don't know if anybody's seen it, but that's what that reminds me of.
The only difference is the size
The
comparison.
difference is the size. But you saw that anime and you know. Am I wrong?
You're not. But then
Yeah.
again though, who knows if we're going to be able to change the color?
Who knows?
Because I'm sure. Look at
Might be
he
purple.
might have just an armor set on or something like that, and that
Yeah, because
might
he's
make him.
blue, and that thing's blue. So it's like,
I am waiting though, because in this game they're gonna make an armor set for that dog that's gonna either make him look like a robotic dog or like a saber-toothed tiger or like
you
they're
make a
gonna-
dog look like a cat.
I believe it.
It's
Okay,
2020, man. I'm not surprised of anything.
I love what they did with Monster Hunter like World with this. So with the last monster, what they did, they made the armor for the Palico look exactly like the monster, and on top of that, the lore of this monster is that it has melded hunters to its body because of like it takes the hunter's armor and basically like molds it onto its
What
body.
monster?
Fatalis,
Is that the new one?
new old one, because he's the one who destroyed the ancient civilization. Spoiler alert.
Way to go, Brian.
Right? Anyone who
This
looks up the
guy.
Monster Hunter lore has to find that out because that is all part of the
I also
lore.
want to point out that anybody that looks up the Monster Hunter lore has a lot of free time on their hands and is a big nerd with this game, which is fine because then we wouldn't have Brian sitting here. So it's okay. I gotta give you shit.
Oh, I know. There's a lot of shit that we can give both ways. Trust me.
Yes, there is.
You just understand that I'm much more of like the I'm gonna let it go type of guy. Anyway, but
I mean that in the best way possible.
of course, buddy.
Look, there are games that people will be as passionate like Brian is about all the time. You know, that's something that I always talk about in my video is about passion, having passion for something. So his is Monster Hunter. That's okay. That's fine. You know, if you have a passion for a video game that you want to delve into the lore about, then fine, go ahead and do it. Mine is Star Wars. I know a shitload about Star Wars. I could probably build my own goddamn lightsaber if I wanted to. Probably could. I'm not even kidding you.
There's 100 different YouTube videos about how to do it. You just
Yeah, but that's actually from the stuff. Not like you can't do that here. You don't have the technology here to make an actual working lightsaber using force powers because force powers don't exist. I could do it if I had force powers.
okay.
There we go. I could probably build my own starfighter. That's what I'm saying. That's how much
All
lore
of you
and shit I
fund
know.
all of you fund Adam to make his freaking Millennium
me,
Falcon. He'll make it to 1/684th dimension size, so it'll be about the size of his pinky.
No, it'll be the size of a school bus. Fund me. Come on, let's do this. Size of a school bus Millennium Falcon. Let's go. Let's do this.
Oh God.
No, but have passion for something. Like his passion is Monster Hunter. So I give him a lot of shit for it, but it's actually kind of cool that he can go in and tell me, hey, this is the lore about this. This is the lore about this. This looks like this. This. It's kind of cool if I have a question about it. So
Now I'm just gonna give
mine
away,
is Final Fantasy.
I'm gonna give away this
So,
big thing
that's
about
mine.
the Monster Hunter lore is that what the Ancient Civilization did is that they were taking elder dragons, which are the high ranking monsters, taking their corpses to make a biomechanical creature that was going to be like set on an auto tune to just go and kill all the other monsters.
That's cool.
Yeah. So when
How'd that work?
Fatalis came along, that's what happened.
Cataclysmic fucking
Yeah.
Titan.
So within one night, Fatalis had taken out the entire ancient civilization, and he had also taken to it that the hunters that had tried to I believe this is my own little interpretation on this part of the lore, but I believe that the people who tried to fight against him, the hunters that were actually able to get to their gear and stuff in the middle of the night, he has a feature that he's able to make his armor molten, and he's able to just jump on top of people, and then he melds their armor to him, making himself even stronger.
Wonderful.
So now the point that I'm getting to is that I love.
How cool is it going to be to fight that guy?
How cool is it going to be to fight that guy? It wasn't cool to fight that guy. Let me tell you, that was some very hard and grindy time of my life. I spent literally a full day trying to beat it. It didn't happen that day. It's happened, but not that day. Anyway, the point I'm getting to on this is that the aesthetic of fashion is a huge thing with Monster Hunter. And if you are into Monster Hunter, fashion is at least 25% of something that you consider, unless it's what you focus on because you don't know how to play Monster Hunter. Sorry for all those people who don't know how to play.
There are a lot of us out there.
Yeah. People who can just, okay, I guess that's also why they have layered armor.
But it's not that you don't know how to play, it's that you haven't played it enough. I haven't played it enough.
But
doesn't
just
mean I don't know how to play it.
Well,
all I do is call you.
Yes, but I have to explain. It doesn't.
Yeah, but I like figuring shit out on my own.
Right. So the question is, would you just go through and actually sit down and look at things and figure things out on your own?
That's what I do in every fucking video game I ever play. Especially open world ones. That's a very open world game.
It is a very open world game.
Those are my favorite kind of games, open world games.
It's just the thing of, I feel in the game where I feel I'd have to teach you a lot more than what you would pick up on.
I don't know. I think it'd be okay.
Okay. How about this? I give you 2 months.
2 months to play Monster Hunter.
2 months to play Monster Hunter and say you have a basic understanding of it.
Okay, fine.
Do you now?
All right,
if anyone,
it works two ways.
If anyone thinks that
this
2 months
works
is
two ways, you have to play a game.
Depending on what game it is.
Okay, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh God, no.
Deal, game for game.
Horizon Zero Dawn is a PlayStation exclusive.
Oh, fine.
You understand that?
Let me see. What can I have? How about Borderlands?
I've played Borderlands
2.
I've played Borderlands 2.
Have you played Skyrim?
Yes.
In depth?
I couldn't get as in depth with Skyrim as other people. That's the thing. You see, some people, and now this is a huge thing. Monster Hunter, for me, it's something that I got a part of, and it's something that just completely got around me and sucked me in. Skyrim. This guy.
Yeah, big time.
So,
big time.
It's the difference, That's why
Elder
it's
Scrolls
I'm not
Oblivion,
saying,
yeah.
and that's why I'm
Morrowind,
saying,
baby.
and this is why I'm saying though, it's it really depends on the type of games and how it clicks with people,
Yeah, it does.
and this relates back to again about passion. Passion.
Sure, fruitcake. Yeah, that works.
Any of you who get that reference, please.
I got it. It's JoJo.
Oh, good.
I got it. Stupid. I'm also playing Assassin's Creed Unity right now, so I'm dealing with a lot of French.
Lovely. So we're just going to play a little bit longer this video. I'm sure that our lighting has changed.
I'm sure.
Because we've been recording for about 2 hours, but it's not a big deal right now. So I'm just going to fast forward a little bit through some of this because he's not really doing,
I want to see more of the plane. I don't want to really... All right, here we go.
All right, so he's jumping around just a little bit.
All right, we're going to let this play, and Brian's going to talk over it. That's why we muted the guy talking. So
okay, so you can see he's...
But shout out to IGN once again. Thank you for letting us use your video. Not sponsored. We get it.
He's
demonstrating.
Yes, he's demonstrating.
Oh, okay, so it's like an air grapple. The thing just floats there, and you can grapple off of it.
It's like...
That's cool.
The flies themselves are a position. So
and then they recharge.
Yes, this is what
That's cool. All right, so then you can just put it over here, and you can grapple from... Okay.
A big thing too. The biggest thing too is that you see how when you're looking in the lower left-hand corner, there's area
Oh, now he's showing
1,
us all the details.
1, 4, 3, right?
Oh, it's pretty choppy. I'm sure it'll come out better in the game.
Oh yes,
Right now, it looks like shit.
right. We're
But it's still in development.
yes, we're in
So-
rough developments right now. So
Can't really judge it yet.
a big thing that I'm trying to point out though is that you are never able to get on top of things like how you are in this game. So
No, they definitely went above.
they didn't go beyond.
Well, he hasn't left the village yet.
Anyway.
so how
So
do I know?
so what I'm getting to is that before you were not
Plus, it's
able
still in
to.
development. I can't really say.
Well, yeah, but no, I'm trying to get my point across. You keep interrupting me. Anyway, my point is that you were never able to jump over these giant structures. So if you were to try to get from area 4 to area 7, you would have had to go all the way around the left side, all the way around the right side, to get to it. But now you might just be able to just go over the freaking mountain and then jump on top of it.
With sound effects.
Yeah, with sound effects.
That'd be fun.
So anyway,
No, but on top of what he's saying, those of you that have not done anything with Monster Hunter at all and are looking to play Monster Hunter but want to wait for this are stupid, because you're going to get used to this one and then you're going to be like, oh, I want to go back and play the other one. Then you go back and play, like, wait, the dynamics are different. I'm not used to this. So try Monster Hunter World first. Try Monster Hunter. Try them all out first. Then when you get to this one, it'll be a lot more fun for you.
well, this is a big thing that I have to say too, because I've only played Monster Hunter 1 and, mind you, not very much of Monster Hunter 1 at all. And then
Yeah,
I played,
World was more your thing.
100%, yeah. But this is the thing, is that they've decided.
Did you 100% that game? I want to see if you did. Did you?
No.
How percentage did you?
What percentage am I at, Matt? I think 80%.
Did you 100%? No. What percentage? 80. All right. Well, you're close.
I have to find
80% on Monster Hunter World, people.
I have to find all the little BS that would be literally me looking up stuff on internet guides to find.
Still.
That's what I have to
Pretty
do to
impressive.
100% the game.
Pretty impressive.
That's if I really want to go through and platinum. But I mean, I have more of the passion to play the game, not just to get a platinum.
I've done that on many games.
If it's an easy platinum.
Now, I'll bet somebody, but I did that on Skyrim. I did.
I believe it.
I did that on Skyrim. No mods, vanilla.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know why you gotta flip the camera off every time. It's not like, I get it, man.
I did every single mission. I found every single thing I had to find. I got every single bit of armor that I had to get. I completed all the missions, all the bosses, anything I had to do, got all the dragon scrolls, everything. It took a long time, dude. It took a long time. I lost friends. Oh, yeah, same for your Monster Hunter thing.
See? How does it feel?
I don't know. Ask me in a week.
Ask me in a week.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Oh, the dog can run on water. What the fuck?
So
Where's the cat's little boat? He had a boat last time.
you see, that's the thing in the previous games, is that he did have a boat, and I don't.
It's so cute. Now it's just like he's running.
Now he's
in the
just
water.
running through the water. Yeah, no.
Oh,
I mean,
that's lame.
aesthetic choices. Now, this is one of the things I was talking about too. That green orb there, I think that is a health orb, so that would increase his maximum health. I don't know if he will pick it up, but
I don't know. He's trying to. What the?
I think he's going to avoid it.
Is that
Not only that,
This looks like a creature.
no, that's one of the things I was talking about. The creature in the background there.
Oh, there we go. There's a platypus monster.
That is the Tetradon that we have seen in the footage. So you see +3 to his HP, and now his
so that's what that did.
His maximum amount of HP.
Oh, is he going to avoid this one? I think he's going to avoid it this time.
Yeah, he's going to avoid this one. He's going to just run around right now. And right
Well,
there,
it doesn't
you
look
see-
like he wants to. It looks like his
He pressed-
calico wants to.
No. He's controlling the Palamute.
No, the palico looks like it stopped and tried to attack the monster.
Oh, well then, yeah.
Oh, cool. So you can run up vines on a dog's back. Now that's pretty dope.
Yes. That is another thing from World from the Trail Raiders.
I know what he's doing.
So a thing I want to point out here too, what he picked up when he walked past that thing and then kept going, he picked up another one of those flies.
Yeah. He got 3 of them now.
Yes.
I saw that.
Yes.
But also when he hit that orb, his health went up.
Yes. Which is
saw
what
that
I was
too.
talking about, which is they're going to have now all over the plains is little orbs.
So that
where-
means that right there tells me that you can get, I don't want to say unlimited amount, but you can get more.
multiples. Yes. I don't
Oh,
know.
how many you can get? I think 5.
I think 5 might be pushing it, and I also
So you
think
think it's like 4 or 3?
I think that might also come with certain armors too, where there might be a skill.
Oh, it might be like a boost.
Well, I think like A, you could have like
Oh no, it's Palico's dead. Oh no, I know the health says otherwise, but it looks like he's dead. Oh no.
so now this is my thing. A big thing that came with Monster Hunter World in the Iceborne is that they had skills. Okay, now let's say you had a skill that increased
I'm okay.
your. Thank God. Let's say you had a skill that increased your attack stat when the monster gets furious. Okay, when the monster goes into an enraged state, you get more attack. Okay, they added into Iceborne a further level where it's like if you have like let's say 2 or 3 pieces of armor from a certain monster, you can increase that skill to be even higher. Okay, but you have to be wearing those pieces of armor and then get extra skill. You know, like.
Not the most comfortable chairs.
I know. I get that, but that's what happens when we sit here for 2 hours.
It's fine. Eventually we'll have better stuff, but it's okay.
Yeah.
For right now,
So
this works.
So they limit you, basically, is what I'm saying in the game. Unless you use certain things, then you can progress further. So what I'm wondering is maybe you can have up to 3 of those little things, but then if you're wearing a certain armor set, maybe you won't have as much attack power, but you could have like 10 of them.
Let's see. Let's see what happens. I'm really...
So yeah.
I think I might just say fuck World and just wait and get this one.
Well, you already have World.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I know, but fuck finishing it. I think I might just wait for this. This looks really cool.
Now,
looks like there's a lot. Oh, there's more of those things.
Yeah,
maybe he can get more.
The thing is, with the interview that I saw, they're
he can
scattered.
latch onto them.
They're scattered. No. He can't latch onto them because these things are set. Those are different entirely. Those are set to be certain pickups. You see, that one's a green one, so that's for his health. There'll be orange ones. There'll be pickups for his. See those ones.
That
I'm not sure what exactly he picked up there.
Yeah, because
he got 10 points towards something, in which that
anybody can read Japanese. Put it out there.
I would be much appreciative.
Well, fuck
but that might have been maybe like a respawn time delay down on that or something.
Did you see what he just did?
How he crouched and went back up?
Yeah, the Palico jumped off.
I did not notice that. Oh, the Palico was still standing there. It seemed like
he just jumped.
To be honest, what looked weird about that, it looked like he bent down. The Palico was going to ride his back and sneak.
Oh, probably.
It's just interesting, though, because, I mean...
The dog stuck at the bottom.
I think, though, is what it is. He has a button, you see in the lower corner there, he has a button. He can call his Palico. He called his Palamute over to himself. See?
What the fuck is that bug thing?
And for some reason right now, the bug is flashing.
Oh.
That
was kind of cool.
That seems like he's got an extension. Like it's a super powered bug and it's flashing. But then he used it.
Yeah, because it gets you to a higher location than you need to be.
Now, this is a big thing. That bug is gone. Do you see that?
Yeah, it's a special location. Once you get to those locations, you can't have it with you at all times.
But that's interesting, though, because he picked
that was cool.
He picked up another one just now.
That was wild.
So maybe the extra bugs are on a timer basis because it started to do that blink thing.
Oh, he's following a path. That's a path. Those are paths leading him to something.
Sort of. They don't look like paths that are engraved, but they look like paths that are sort of like... Because if you look on the left side of the map, that red dot where he's at, he just got extra armor. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so with the paths, though...
Oh, what was that?
That was most likely a Grimalkin.
Okay.
The red one, see?
What did this one do?
The orange and the green one, that is probably for stamina and then health.
Yep.
Oh, no, that one was for shield. Yeah.
Shield. Because that went up.
I'm sorry, what?
When you got the orange thing, that thing went up.
The red, yellow.
Yeah.
That shouldn't go up, no.
I thought it did.
So the red, yellow, orange, green meter is your sharpness of your blade. Which you should be able to use a whetstone that they give you in order to get that back up. And a big thing that I like about this game that they did is that they show that entire bar You see
You
how,
have to. Can't you use the bridge? It's there.
I mean, they're just showing off what you can do.
I know, but like
This is the big thing though that I like is that
in the
with that
dog's feet wet.
with that bar, on the left side there, that one that goes from red to orange to
Yeah.
yellow to green, that shows your sharpness. And with
See?
your sharpness,
Look.
with your sharpness, yeah, I see. Look, it's starting to blink as if it's going away. So back just really quick with the sharpness thing, with World, it only shows you your current level of sharpness and then decreases. So this will show you your full potential and what it is that you're going
Uh-oh.
up to with
Something's
sharpness.
in the water. Bum, 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 bum. Obviously, it was nothing. Thank you. Wanted to see that, dude.
So small creatures on the map will not be indicated by question marks. Anything that has a question mark on the left side there is something that is going to be a big creature that is going to be more of a threat.
Yeah, like that thing you just passed was a big question mark.
The thing that he just passed, I think, was the Great Izuchi, the one that has the two guys
The
that
wolf
follow
thing?
him.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, maybe.
With the tail that has like the
Oh, where's
the
he
hook.
going? What is this thing?
So that is
That's what he's doing.
so that is the Tetradon.
So he's following that.
Yes, now we're gonna get a little bit of Tetradon gameplay out of this,
I
and
hope.
we're gonna see.
What the fuck? I'm just gonna stand here and talk to it first. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So obviously the numbers probably aren't going to mean anything right now. We're just looking at the gameplay variance of it. And a big thing with,
I do like how when you fight the monster, how it like whittles down to health, but like you don't really see it getting damaged. I think if they did that, that'd be kind of cool. Like made the monster like look like it's being damaged, like it starts to develop cuts on its body. Shortcut.
that is what is in World.
Yeah, that's in World, but like this one, I'm not seeing that.
Well, I mean, he has just started fighting the monster, and I do not know if he is.
Oh, look at that! Look at how he's attacking.
Yeah, the Palamute is definitely going to attack and be more offensive. I don't know if he.
Yeah, it looks
going
like
to,
Palico does more.
Well, the Palamute is more on the offensive. The Palico doesn't
Yeah.
look like he's doing anything.
No, Palico looks like he's just there for support.
Oh no, he's
No,
throwing.
he's throwing stuff.
Okay, so he got.
Okay, so he is doing something.
It's just he's more of a side. He's not on the attack, it seems like.
Oh, he's glowing. Look at. Oh, that was cool.
So
He was able to use one of those bugs. That was sweet.
a big thing that I noticed.
Instead of the grapple thing, he jumped above it and landed down.
So
That was neat.
they're completely taking that grapple out
Oh,
of
also one went away.
yes, because they're on a timer basis, it seems like. So it seems
Use it
though
or lose it.
it seems as though, they're completely taking that grapple system from World, they're ditching it completely.
Yep, they're using the bugs.
They're using the bugs instead. And a big thing about this is that with the trailer, when I don't know if you saw for a split second when the greatsword user was versing this guy, he did that fly, jumped through the air, and that thing was like used its belly, went back like this, and was going to
Yeah,
attack
I saw
him.
that.
And he used the fly to back up, and then he pulled his weapon out mid-air and still attacked forward.
Yeah, I saw that. That was weird.
So that just seems to me that you're going to have a lot more tactical strategies in this game than you do in World as far as mobility.
I really hope people are watching this. I really hope it's showing up. My guess is it is, but I don't know. We'll see. It's a 50-50 chance. He says no, I say yes. So 50-50. One of us is right, one of us is wrong.
Do you want to really test this out?
I don't want to find out yet until we're done with our.
I was going to say you could look it up on your phone.
I could, yeah.
Mute your phone, look it up. But
Let's see if we're really live streaming right now or if it's just like bullshit.
it's just going to be the both of us, I feel like. But anyway, the thing is, like, his blades are glowing, as far as I know, because of a certain mode in this. His blades are glowing,
Damn.
as far as I know, because of a certain mode in this. His blades are glowing. Oh shit! Because of a certain mode. Mute it. What the? You realize it's just going to keep going on into infinity.
Yeah, but I guess it doesn't show up.
No, because I didn't use the capture thing because OBS is being a bitch today.
Yeah, so
But-
we're gonna have to do. That's okay. So we're gonna have to do this again, and then people are gonna have to watch it, or like you can go and watch it for yourself. But so I guess you're just gonna have to listen to us discuss it then. So I mean that's okay, but whoever you are,
And it might just be a mod, not like a mod, but like a person. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. Not only that, but
What
the
he said.
quality is probably gone to shit. So they definitely didn't see anything that we were talking about, but whatever.
That's okay. I hope y'all got a good earful though of everything. You know, even though you didn't really see what was going on, I hope you did like enjoy the discussion at least about it. So
Should I have this pulled up still, or should I go back to us?
you could because we're describing it.
Okay.
I mean, it's too late to try to fix it now.
No, I mean, there's no fixing it, but I mean,
Right.
Whatever. Don't really matter.
It doesn't really matter.
So I'm just let that play in the background since I can't even see anything that's going on.
No, so it doesn't really matter. We could be fucking around on a computer watching porn and they wouldn't even fucking know.
I mean, if
we're
I-
not, but okay.
I was gonna say if I had the audio going, it would be a little, yeah, you know.
But it's okay. So we're watching the gameplay for it. That's on IGN right now. They have 20. It's 20 minutes long, and I guess it uses dual blades.
There is another trailer of this that is using the long sword instead that we could also view, but that is dependent on.
Yeah, but next time we do this, we'll do it and we'll replay the videos. I think the next time we get together and we do this, we'll just have the videos playing in the background and we'll have it. So everybody, next time him and I get together to do this, we'll discuss a little bit about Monster Hunter because this is our main focus today. I'm not going to do another 2.5 long broadcast over Monster Hunter again, but I will replay these videos. We'll do it the right way, and we'll have the video playing so you guys can see the videos that we were discussing. And we'll do like a recap.
Unless you want to link them.
Or we could do that.
I mean, this is your YouTube channel. If you want to link them, you know, and then you could say, hey, if you want, you know, to like look at certain things. Obviously, we paused the video quite a few times, so it's going to be really hard to actually pinpoint when we are pausing the video. That was the point of why OBS was supposed to be working.
Right. Now, this guy comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Fuzzy
Okay.
Bear.
So I am not. This is a returning monster in Monster Hunter, and I am not sure who this is.
No, but he definitely came in and took over so the other guy could get away.
Yeah. Now, this is the thing, though. I want to rewind just a bit, though, because a big thing that Monster Hunter has implemented with World, at least, is the thing called Turf Wars, which two monsters come into an area, and they battle over the supremacy to rule a certain zone. Okay? And when they see each other, depending on the two monsters and how, obviously, the game is programmed, they will start
Look,
a
he
turf
takes
war.
off.
Okay, no. So this is different. That is just the monster has retreated. I am actually
See what I mean?
interested.
But see, it shows where he's going.
He goes off the map
Yeah, fucking asshole.
and then he goes back up. That was the thing that monsters used to do in the old games, is that they would go off the map and then come back into the map. In a
Yeah, now,
totally
aren't they
different
usually
location.
timed fighting the monsters? Isn't it usually timed where like
Yeah.
you have so much time to do it?
Yeah, you see in the upper left-hand corner there, that is your timer clock. That red thing.
Yeah, when it turns completely red, you're done. Right? You don't get another chance.
No. So what I think it is that the hands, the timer is the amount that is displayed, I think. And the hand that is in the lower right-hand corner, I think is supposed to go all the way up to the one that's in the upper left position.
Oh, probably.
So given that, this guy has been through about 15, 20 minutes if we're still going based off of the 50-minute time limit that was in World.
Well, this is a 20-minute long preview, so he hasn't gone 20 yet.
Right. So the thing is, too, I don't know if he was already in this expedition prior.
He's getting close, though.
We're about 18 minutes through the 21-minute.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be showing too much more footage of this
No,
stuff.
not at all.
But, I mean...
And this was done just in September, so...
Oh, yeah, near the end of September.
God damn, dude. That's what my daughter wants to do. She wants to get into video game development. She'll get all the new games before they come out. Like, my one buddy's a game developer, and he gets all the new games before they come out.
Okay.
They send them to him, and he gets to try them out. Fucking asshole. He probably already has this game.
I believe it, though. But this is the thing, though, is that
That's so cool.
it is really
It's
cool.
so cool, though. That's so
It is
dope.
really cool, but the question though is that I don't know if this is still like a thing. Was he alpha or beta tester?
Well, no, he has his own game developing company.
Oh,
Yeah, so Square Enix sends him a lot of new games that come out.
well, okay then.
Yeah.
I thought you meant he was hired in by one of those companies.
No, well, he's done some work on Square Enix, like on the remake for Final Fantasy. Yeah, he did some work on it. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I know. It's so jealous. You had no idea the level of jealousy that I have. That's so terrible. Oh my god.
It's about the same level of jealousy that I have for Arex for getting an interview with the producers and head of freaking Monster Hunter. But I mean, he has worked very hard, and everybody that has gotten into this has worked hard to get to where they are.
Yeah, I know. Man, dude, I would be happy to meet Hideo Kojima, honestly. Like, that guy is cool as hell. Like, Death Stranding, Metal Gear Solid. I mean, come on now. Holy shit. See, look at, see? He's demonstrating what he can do with buggies.
I mean, yeah, no,
It's kind of cool.
I get it. It's the fact that a
Always
lot
trying
of
to
people
find
like
the
to have
monster.
mobility, like to have tactics.
How can he just
with
run
this.
up the wall like that?
It's another thing they're implementing with this game,
What the fuck?
as a wall run. Because in World, you could do a sort of wall run, but only on certain materials or certain walls.
Let me jump off this cliff right quick. Yeah, your monster's running, bud.
He's not going to kill it. This is only for him to show, like, the most basics of what can happen in this game. And not only that, but comparing damage numbers of what he can be doing, I'm assuming, with Monster Hunter World, when you're actually trying with the dual blades and you have a good setup, you can get anywhere between 30 to 50 maybe on a singular hit. And he was landing 2.
Yeah, 5,
3,
4. I think he
5.
got 5 once.
So
So he's just starting this game. So
it's not that he's just starting the game. He's using weak.
he probably
armor.
did like 100 damage out of like a 500 damage creature, if that.
1,000, if anything. The thing is, they scale the monsters accordingly, depending on players as well. So,
Okay.
Great Jagras from Monster Hunter World probably has, at the most, 2,000 health.
Yeah, probably
Fatalis, though, the new monster, has about
50,000.
no, at least 150,000.
Oh, 150. Yeah. Okay.
It's probably somewhere in the range of 160, 180,000.
So that was that. So all right. So I guess everybody's gonna have to. The hell. So I guess everybody's gonna have to.
Yeah. You got some interesting things on your feed here, man.
I like the interesting, weird, paranormal kind of crap.
Yeah, clearly.
I just fucking
Clearly.
This is me, man. This is me. Like 12 most hopeless horror movie endings. Yeah, that's the
Oh my
the Jane Doe one. That was terrible.
Okay.
So we're gonna go back to us here now. So all right,
Ooh,
the video's just about done. We're just about done, I think, time wise.
I mean, we're at the 1
Yeah.
hour 36-minute mark. It depends. Also, don't forget we can go back and cut this down if you want.
No, I want to keep it at the time because this is the time that I promised people that I would have it at. But I also wanted to have the videos showing, but that didn't work out either. So that's okay. Minor technicalities. We still covered what I wanted to talk about, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry I didn't exactly have a lot of things, tested before, we
No,
tried
that's
things.
fine. It's all right. Next time we know.
Yeah. No, I just need to try out more stuff and actually like deal with OBS instead of because like right now also camera, please. Why does it? Okay, this is.
Are
the
you
thing.
trying to get it to refocus?
Yes, I'm trying to get it to refocus. So when you put your hand up close, this is the angle now. It's focusing here. So
Yeah.
if I slowly back up, slow. I think that worked. Does it look any better? Tell me.
No.
I didn't think so. I'm trying, but there's a lot that goes into this. Hey,
You got to do what you got to do. Like I said,
it's a
this
crap.
wasn't scripted. This is all raw and uncut. So
It's a crappy camera, man. Give me a
it's
break.
crap. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be all right. For next time, it'll be okay. So, anyways, yeah. So that's that. That's all we have to say about that for now. I'm sure he could go on for another couple.
Oh
of
no,
hours.
I could definitely
He-
talk for hours about Monster
He
Hunter.
could talk
You're,
about.
you're gonna have to cut me off eventually. That's the whole thing. And if we had more people commentating, I would be more than
Well,
welcome.
it doesn't matter. People will tune in. And if not, this is going up on Facebook too. I can send it back over. It's okay.
Yeah, no, it's not a big deal. And if people, I mean, at the most, I would probably make comments on this if people are going to make comments on this for maybe about a week on YouTube. After that, I might not be so interested, but it depends, you know, because I want to make more videos and I want to do more stuff. I actually do.
No, go ahead, please.
Okay. So on my channel that I'm going to be doing,
I told him he could do this.
yay, I have an unboxing video.
It's a one-time thing.
Yay! So, if any of y'all are interested in finding out what's in this box,
Where can they find you at?
they can find me at Burn on YouTube. I'll give you my link so that you may find me, because I'm sure that if you look up Burn, there's probably going to be 100,000 different results. You might not find me.
There's 100,000 for mine. That's why I had to change it to THTBS. For Raven Mateo,
yeah,
there's 100,000 different results, and I don't know why.
I was going to say my name is very common too, so that's why I just said Burn.
I think I came up with that, didn't I? The Burn. I took all the vowels out of your name.
I came up with that.
Did you, or was it a clap thing?
No, I did that because do you remember one day when that's besides the point. We worked together at one point. That's how we got to know each other.
A long time ago.
A long time ago. So in that time, you know,
how long ago?
2.5 years ago.
Yeah, almost 3 years ago.
Almost 3 years ago now. So in that time, this is where I introduced him to the JoJo's. And
then I went fucking crazy for it.
Yeah. Anyway, so with that, I was after a while after that. There was just one day that I looked at my name and was like, I have a JoJo name. Technically. Yeah. We'll say yes.
We'll say yes. It's a strong yes.
It's a strong yes.
Just strong 7.
Oh
just strong 7. Maybe a +8. Who knows?
Anyway, so yeah, over on my channel, I'm gonna be doing an unboxing. I don't know when yet. I want to do it in like a week or two, something like that. I've had the box for a while. I don't have anyone really to say it to. I mean, I could keep promoting it as much as I want, but shouting to the stars doesn't necessarily mean someone's going to hear you.
Well, somebody would.
Hey, that's how we got noticed, right?
That's true. That's all you watch all my fucking videos and watching my ass just rant for hours. Y'all tune in. You don't subscribe, though, but you fucking tune in. So it's okay. So fucking hit subscribe, for fuck's sake. God.
Tell them to click that little notification bell. Tell them
this video is not yet rated. Yeah, hit that little notification bell, okay?
According to my analytics, only 5% of you subscribe.
Holy shit!
And I don't mean to talk shit about you if you're a YouTuber.
Burn, ladies and gentlemen.
I do not mean to talk shit about you if you're a YouTuber, but I mean that is one thing that I have to give people crap about, because I understand you want to promote your channel, you want to get it out there, you want to but please don't bring up the numbers of only 5% or 11% of you are subscribed to my channel as if you're supposed to guilt. You're trying to guilt trip me into subscribing to your content.
You know what that does? That makes me block the channel.
Yeah, I don't like that. Now, if you do that in the video, I don't say, okay, I'm done. I'm just going to click off the video, because 70 to 90% of everyone fucking does that nowadays. I continue in the video and I wait until a certain part and I go, okay, this is either the part where I decide I'm out or I'm subscribed.
Yep.
That's it. Because I don't.
Yeah, I generally don't stick around when I see that, because I watch a lot of these videos, and some of these videos that I've seen on there, they come on and they say, well, we noticed that not everybody is subscribed. And then I look at it, says 300,000 subscribers. So what the fuck, everybody, motherfucker? Like, what the hell? So I unsubscribe and I usually stop watching you.
Yeah, I get it. You're
welcome.
I get it. Everybody wants to grow. Everybody wants a platform. Everybody wants to be heard. Everyone wants to have a voice, you know. But when you start saying, I don't have enough people, I don't have enough this, I mean, it's like, where did you start from? You know, it's like you're starting from exactly where we're starting from right now, and you've grown to that point, and you're going to complain that people aren't watching your stuff when it is totally their choice.
Yeah, like you have 1 million subscribers, but you still don't have enough subscribers, and you like to point out that you don't have enough, but you still have 1 million subscribers. Where like I have 3,
Yeah, me too.
so like fuck you.
I don't give a fuck.
I have more viewers on Facebook than I do on YouTube, and it's okay. But
if I was given,
why
the
don't
choice,
you all
though,
go subscribe?
If I was given the choice, though, I would obviously rather have a more wholesome, like 100 subscriber community, rather than have the most toxic community of like 500,000 people just like putting all types of crap, getting into wars into each other, having to have
that. I'd rather have
I'd
rather have 100 good subscribers
Yeah.
and good people than 100,000 shitty people just to have the numbers up. I'd rather have everybody on my Facebook, Raven Matthias Mateo. I'd rather have everybody on there. That is my Facebook.
What was the middle part? Can you read that?
Matthias.
Matthias.
Okay, so we're going to get a little backstory here. So, Raven Matthias Mateo. Raven, number 1, start with that, is my Native American spirit animal. I looked it up. 2, Matthias and Mateo come from the story of Redwall, which, if anybody knows what Redwall is, the story of a mouse and how his family was killed and he was left with his father's sword, and he has to overcome this rat king that's trying to take over it's like a medieval kind of thing. It's like animals fighting each other, but it's cool as shit. And Mateo is Matthias' son. And then they have Redwall, the story of Matthias, and they have Redwall, the story of Mateo. And so I was like, oh, I like those names. I was like, Matthias Mateo. So that's where that came from.
Okay, so it was more of a self thing. Okay.
Because those I grew up with as a kid. They were on PBS on channel 56. Those who want to really fucking know my age. And I was watching that, and I fell in love with it, and now I'm a huge fan of it. And I think they even have like a little indie game now on the PlayStation Network, and I think on Xbox Network or something where you can play. But I don't know. Check it out. Check out Redwall if you want to. It's up on YouTube. It's great.
Now that you mention that, I feel like I've seen the cover for that.
You probably have. The game?
Yes, just the cover.
Probably. It's a book series. It's a really old book series. I really wish I knew the name of the author, but look it up. It's good. It's good. But that's where my name came from.
You know, I felt
I should say that because he described where his came from.
This is an off-brand topic, but why is it that they make a lot of stories about mice? Because I remember reading a story about a mouse when I was a kid
feel
too.
Big and love cheese. I don't know. Fuck me. I don't know.
I don't fucking know, dude.
I don't even want to ask the question. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. Like what? Like what else? Stuart Little.
the lion and the mouse.
No, that you can't use. That's an Aesop fable.
It's what started it all.
I don't think so.
What was the one about the little mouse that rode like a tiny motorcycle or something like that?
Mouse and motorcycle?
Is that really what it was called?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so lame. That's so lame.
I love that movie. It's a good
I read
movie.
the book, not the movie.
They were both good.
Oh my god. I only read a little bit of the book and then I probably got bored.
Shame on you. Shame on you. That's a classic.
I'm sorry.
It's a classic.
I mean,
it is what it is.
honestly,
No, but they had what else? They had Stuart Little, they had Redwall, they had Mouse and Motorcycle. If you give a mouse a cookie, that book.
wasn't that a Dr. Seuss book?
No, it wasn't Dr. Seuss.
It just seemed like it should be.
It
part
just
of
seems like. And then they had the spinoff. If you give a moose a muffin, which was really weird because the moose ended up wearing a shirt. I didn't understand that because moose don't have thumbs.
I was gonna say that seems like that's in the same along the line of books as Grandma Swallowed a Fly.
I don't know why.
Swallow a fly.
Perhaps she'll die.
Better than Found a Peanut.
Found a peanut.
Oh, no.
Found a peanut.
We are
found
done
a
with
peanut.
that. We are done with that.
There once was a man from Nantucket. All right, I'm done. For all you that are Alfred Hitchcock fans, you know what that's from.
Better than the man from Peru. Any SpongeBob fans out there, please?
Oh yes, do tell me the one of the man from Peru.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So if you are a SpongeBob fan and you don't catch that reference, you're not a big enough fan. But if you are and you do, thank you. Please finish it. It's awesome. It's so good. It's so funny.
My.
Mar.
I think we're getting slap happy at this point.
I think we are, yeah.
But
It's
you know
getting
what?
late. It's about 6 o'clock.
But you know what? I feel like we're gonna go for another like 10 minutes of just being slap happy because this is fun.
Well, we got 10 minutes. I want to make it an even number on there, even though it's past the time I wanted to end at.
I'm sorry. The technical difficulties. Everyone has made it to the point where we had to.
We had a lot of problems. The video was still good. I think the content's great. So even if you didn't see the video, you didn't see what we were watching, you didn't see what we saw, you still understood, I hope. For those of you that are a fan of Capcom or a fan of Monster Hunter, then you can go check out this guy at his YouTube channel, and of course there's mine at THTBS with Raven, and this video is up there. It's live right now, and I'll post it on Facebook if I can figure out how to do it because I'm stupid, but I'll try.
You just probably have to share the link.
It's not hard. I just have to share the link.
No, it's not hard.
I'll just share the link, and then everybody can go and check out this video, and then you can give me your feedback. And then next time him and I get together, we promise we will put the videos up. And I'll add them on tonight if I get the chance so you guys can see the videos of what we were talking about. And I know where to put them, so it's okay. But, yeah, so we're going to continue talking for another 10 minutes here, and then we're going to call it quits. So thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to go to my YouTube channel, THCBS with Raven. Hit subscribe, hit like on those videos. I post them up every day. I have taken the last 3 days off because I was on vacation. I'm still on vacation until Monday. But I'll be going live again tomorrow on Facebook, so be sure to tune in. I won't be going live until later on, probably around 4 o'clock. But I'm going to have another guest on tomorrow. So he does impressions, so it'll be fun. It'll be really, really fun. So if you want to watch and tune in.
Ooh.
It'll be fun. I've been telling him to come on my show for a while, and I wanted him to, and I kind of ignored him for a month. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll get you on if I can. So probably around 3:30, 4 o'clock again. Live stream Facebook. He'll be on Facebook. So it'll be a Facebook only one. But it won't be long. It'll probably be another 30-minute video. So just be sure to tune in for that. So, all right. What else you want to talk about for the next 10 minutes?
I mean,
You want to shoot the bull? You want to talk about JoJo's? What do you want to talk about?
yeah, we can shoot the shit for a minute,
All
man.
right. Let's shoot the shit. What do you want to talk about?
Fuck, man. I just talked about Monster Hunter for like 2 hours. What do you want to talk about?
You did talk about Monster Hunter for 2 hours. You can go on a good tangent with that one, too.
Dude, I could continue talking about it all freaking day because I'm about to come upon my 27th, 100th hour. So,
Really?
when I say I am a fanatic of the game, I do not lie.
2,700 hours? Jesus Christ.
And you know what? This is the thing, too. A lot of people say, like, I've had another buddy of mine who was like, dude, you are like a special case. Like, I don't understand how you do that shit. And he went on iFunny, he went on the app and he was just like looking and he saw somebody who was on there was like, oh, I have like 400 or I was like after like 3,600 hours of like playing in Monster Hunter. And like he went to the comment section and he's like, oh yeah, no, that's no big deal. I got 4,200 hours and stuff like that. People are in there. And he's like, dude, I just thought you were crazy and you're a unique case. But it just turns out that people who actually get into that game just really fucking love Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's what it is. It's just what it is. It's the challenge. It's not Dark Souls, but it sort of is. Sort of is.
No, you shut your fucking mouth. We do not talk about that game.
Just because you don't like it doesn't mean...
We don't talk about Dark Souls.
Just because you don't like a game doesn't mean it doesn't give something to life and something that can be...
Oh, no,
adapted.
it gave me something. It gave me a reason to take up knife throwing.
Yes, but...
Because I took the controller and stuck it into the wall like a knife. It pissed me off. That game pisses me off.
I get it. But you
Pisses off
understand...
everybody that's ever played that game. I shit you not.
But it inspired a wave of games.
It did.
Okay, which came first? Dark Souls or Bloodborne?
Dark Souls, probably.
So would Bloodborne
No,
had existed had not, or vice versa?
no, I think Bloodborne actually was out first.
So would
Or
one
they came out at the same
exist?
time. Yeah, one would exist without the other. Bloodborne would exist without Dark Souls. Dark Souls would exist without Bloodborne.
I don't believe that. It
I
takes
do.
it takes inspiration from one thing to adapt that to something completely different.
That's true. In some cases, not all cases.
And that's why I feel like when people saw, like, or people play Monster Hunter World, they get that Dark Souls vibe from it because, I mean, it's just the game. Like, Monster Hunter never became popular in the Western culture until World, which is,
Yeah, World made it popular.
and it came out like 3 years ago.
Yeah, because when Monster Hunter came out, people were like, "The fuck is this?" And it wasn't as big. And then World came out, and people were like, "Boom!" They all got behind. It's like blew the fuck up.
It's
Only a handful of people knew what Monster Hunter was, and they were like,
Yes.
"This is a great game. You need to try it." And people it kind of spread a little bit more. And Monster Hunter came out and it was like, "Fire in a hole!" Boom! Fucking everywhere. Everybody's like, "Try to go," and we were like, "Okay."
So the thing with it is that Monster Hunter originally came out in about 2000, 2002 or 2004. The original game on the PlayStation 2. So
Probably 2.
I want to say 2002.
We're gonna fucking find out here.
Somewhere in that time frame. So that is about, when we first started with Monster Hunter, and that is when, things were like, oh, if you don't understand like this or that, you just have to go through it, because it was before the internet was such a big thing. That was like, you could look up guides and look up videos and stuff, because YouTube wasn't a thing back in 2002.
You sure?
I thought YouTube came out in 2006. To be
I'm
quite
older
honest.
than Google.
Well, yeah. As long as you were born in
Before 98.
Yeah, I'm older than Google.
We're old.
Yeah.
All right, so Monster Hunter first came out for PlayStation 2 in what was the ones you said?
Either 2000, 2002, or 2004.
2004.
Really?
September 21st. So we just actually hit the anniversary for it.
Yeah, actually, we are now a month past that anniversary date.
Yeah. So that's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
It came out in North America in 2004. The game was developed and published by Capcom. Monster Hunter was released in North America on September 21st, 2004.
Okay.
So it was already out overseas.
Yes, but
So
it
Japan,
was,
obviously,
it
and
was-
then here
it was
2004.
it was the Western ship,
right.
or the Western port.
So
Now,
here 2004. So that's pretty impressive.
big not lore fact, big game facts, if anyone doesn't know this one. So the dual blades were not actually included in the original Japanese copy.
Yeah, Monster Hunter Generations. All right.
Monster Hunter Generations is good. It's the only other one for the
I
Switch.
feel like anything with the name Monster Hunter on it, you're just behind all the time.
Not all the time. There's one other Monster Hunter thing that we did not talk about this time, which was Monster Hunter Stories number 2.
And man, you know what? Let's do that next time. Next time we'll get all the videos working properly and we'll cover that one then. All right, let's do that.
Yeah,
That sounds good.
That one is more of a Pokemon meets Monster Hunter cross.
Ooh, that's fun.
Mm-hmm. That one is definitely a lot more fun. So if anyone would like to tune into that one next time, we're going to be discussing more of that whenever we decide to do that. But
You can do it tomorrow. I don't give a fuck.
what I was getting to, though, was that
Fuck it.
in the
Want to do it
original...
tomorrow?
I mean, I can't say yes and I can't say no. I'm going to say...
Pretty short notice.
I was gonna say it's short notice. I don't know because
I want you to fine tune all the equipment first, and then we can
fuzzy floating through the air got in my nose. Sorry.
just a spirit. It's okay.
I mean, I hope there's not spirits in this house.
There are. They're in the cabinet.
Okay.
You get it? Spirits.
Wah, wah.
Ba-da-cha.
So
All
bad.
right, so we got 3 minutes left. So go
Okay.
talk
so
about stories because we're gonna just briefly what we're gonna be talking about next time.
Okay. Well, the briefest thing is that with stories, I know like nothing about stories, to be honest. Now, Stories 2 is going to be the adaptation, obviously, off of Stories 1.
Is that the one that's coming out, or is it Stories that's coming out?
Stories is the one that has already been out.
Oh,
And
okay.
Stories is available, as far as I know, for the Nintendo Switch as well as mobile. So if you have any mobiles, you can get that too.
Are those the only
Not-
platforms?
As far as I know, it's not a main console game. You probably cannot get it on the Xbox, the PlayStation, and I don't know about the PC either.
That's the big one. All right.
Yes. I do know for a fact, though, that with these two new games that are coming out, Monster Hunter Stories 2, Monster Hunter Rise, both coming as exclusives for the Switch, as far as we know
Really?
right now. And the reason for that being is that we always have our console game Monster Hunter being developed alongside our portable Monster Hunter game. So every year we have Monster Hunter, then we have Monster Hunter for the DS, Monster Hunter for the PlayStation 2, Monster Hunter for the 3DS. You know, this is how it's always been going, where one company works on one game while the other company works on the other game, and they work kind of in tandem with each other, so that once this game releases, there's a set time, about maybe a few years before the next one gets released, and that's the port for mobile. And since Switch is the mobile for Nintendo now, that's what we have.
Pretty much. All right. So that reached the end of our discussion on Monster Hunter. Is special 2 hours exactly special on Monster Hunter. I had to wait the last couple seconds.
Oh my God.
I told everybody it'd be a 2 hour long special on Monster Hunter just for you. So I was like, all right, cool. So we got to do that, and I'm glad it was great. I really apologize that the videos didn't show up. That is my mistake. I'm sorry. We will work on that next time. Next time we will be discussing more about it, and we will have some more videos up if you want us to. But we'll be doing some other stuff too, not just that.
And I'm sorry for the camera quality.
Camera quality is also shit. We apologize for that. And if the audio is shit too, remember, it's been a minute, so it's okay. So, but like we discussed earlier, we've known each other for well over 3 years now. I think it's been over 3 years now.
Yeah,
a little, like maybe 3.5. So get used to this face, because you're going to be seeing a lot more of it now. So Burn, go check him out. He's got an unboxing video. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Don't forget to go to my channel, THTBS with Raven. Hit subscribe on that. Hit like on those videos. Be sure to tune in daily, usually around 6 o'clock in the afternoon, for new videos that I post every day on Facebook Live. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching, sticking around. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for viewing my stuff, being patient with us, and all that. I hope to see you guys again soon. See you tomorrow around 4. Have a good one, guys.
Later.